This is the Dollemore Daily, and I'm Jesse Dollemore. With fewer than 2 weeks to go in 2018, I am ready to announce the breakup of the year. And just like any messy public breakup, it's chock full of name-calling and backstabbing, passive-aggressive social media drama. And of course, because this breakup includes Donald Trump, it also involves him deeply disappointing yet another woman in his life. Ladies and gentlemen, as of December 19th, it seems as though Coulter officially dumped our tragically labored mouth breather of a president, Donald Trump. And all over the border wall that isn't getting paid for by Mexico or the United States, and almost certainly isn't getting built at all. You see, after Trump met in the Oval Office with Nancy Pelosi and Chuck Schumer and blustered like a tough guy that he was going to be proud to create a Trump shutdown over his jackass border wall, Congress passed a spending bill with $0 allocated to building a wall. Well, Trump flip-flopped like a dying fish and signaled that he was gonna sign it to avoid a Trump government shutdown. But things got heated in the white nationalist psycho land that follows Trump because Trump's majority Republican House of Representatives and Senate, like I said, didn't give him a single red penny for the wall in the version of the bill that got finalized on December 19th. And even though he was bitching and moaning like a child, it looked like Donald Trump was actually going to sign the bill. It was when the hate-fueled, mouth-frothing white supremacist Coulter realized that Trump was likely going to finally do something that resembled compromise and a possible halfway decent governance style that she penned a toxic screed to be published where else but on Breitbart. And in it, she went full Coulter against Donald Trump. Apparently, hell hath no fury like a surly white nationalist without a laughably ineffective border wall. You see, it was upon publishing the article that Anne seemed to officially unhinge her jaws and detach her razor-sharp teeth from Trump's tender underbelly. And she didn't seem particularly happy about it. In this Breitbart article, titled Gutless President in a Wallless Country, she brought out all the venom that she could muster, and for Ann Coulter, that's a lot of venom. One of my favorite parts is when she writes, quote, "The Washington Post loves to find the one crazy trailer park lady who supports Trump because she's had religious ecstasies about him," unquote. How obtuse is that coming from a crazy lady who wrote a book replacing God with Trump in the title? Better yet, she mocked his business practices, stating that it consisted of convincing people with lowbrow taste to give him their money. Called him a vulgar publicity hound with made-up identities who call tabloids to brag about who he is banging. Explained him as a gigantic douchebag who'd Photoshop Time magazine covers for vanity's sake. And then, with a classy Ann Coulter finish, she wrote that we'll probably find out that wall was Trump's safe word with Stormy Daniels. It's just something he blurts out whenever he's in trouble. Yikes. But look, she knows that you're not going to get Trump by simply name-calling. She wrapped up her breakup letter with a prediction/promise that no wall equals no votes from that very precious audience block they share. And she hammered it home that what he's doing now absolutely guarantees that the next president will be a Democrat, and given today's Democratic Party, that president will be Kamala Harris. She even threw in talk in there of impeachment hearings held by Dems. Seriously, yikes. Now, what's happened in the hours following this massive slap in Trump's face has been simply breathtaking. First, Twitter bots caught that Donald Trump publicly unfollowed Ann Coulter on Twitter after Fox News ran several segments about her piece. Coulter went on the offensive and started retweeting anyone who made the connection that without the support of her and her rabid fans, there would be no guaranteed voters for Trump. Which is true because it's obvious There aren't a varying array of demographics from which Trump can pull votes. He's kind of a one-trick pony in that way. And it appears that Ann Coulter's Scorched Earth campaign has worked, for now. Because as of the very next day, weak and impotent Trump is back to following Ann Coulter on Twitter again and has made the pronouncement that he is not going to be signing a funding bill without money for his wall, gladly causing a Trump shutdown of the federal government, which caused cowardly lapdog Paul Ryan to scramble and cobble together a crazy bill as of just a few hours ago, which will supposedly give Trump $5.7 billion for a wall, but that likely has little chance of passing in the Senate. And so we're back to exactly where we started. But what's important to know is that the rats have started to flee the ship. Fox News, Ann Coulter, Rush Limbaugh, and Ben Shapiro are all ramping up their rhetoric against the sham of a president. They smell the blood in the water, and nobody wants to be the band playing as the Trump Titanic starts to take on water as it goes down. In fact, just wait. More and more Trump enablers are going to start slowly backing away from him like the raging dumpster fire that he is. December 2018 has been all kinds of bad for Trump, and the Ann Coulter debacle here is just the rotten little cherry right on top.